Hello, my name is Martin van Drunen. I'm playing in Asphyx, and a few hours from now on we're going to hit the Terrorizer stage here on Damnation Fest in Leeds. For Asphyx, a show is a show, you know, and it may that be you know, a big one on a stage like Partizan in Germany, or may that be like, you know, Blast Fest in Norway, which is actually to me like very, very similar like to Damnation here. You know, we just we just hit the stage, have a good time, and then just want to entertain the crowd and, you know, enjoy themselves and ourselves. When it comes to the atmosphere and the people that are very helpful at the moment, you know, getting me through a backstage, I haven't done any impressions for now, you know, with the crowd, but I'm sure, you know, after my interviews are done, I've got the opportunity. But it looks really, really, really nice. And from what I hear from colleagues that were here last year, our bass player Alvin was here last year just as a visitor. Everybody says like it's really, really fantastic. This is the first time that we play Leeds, or that we play even further up north of England, because we've always been 2 times in London. Of course, London is not only England, you know. And and from what I hear, that there's a lot of, you know, a lot of spectators here, like a lot of visitors, a lot of metalheads come here and just want to watch the bands, and it's only metal bands, so that means that there is a demand for it. So I think it's very good that the organisation does this. And yeah, as you can see all over the world, in fact, yeah, lots of people really appreciate that there are festivals like that where you can actually see all the bands that they listen at home. I got really triggered by electric kind of guitar chords as a really little boy of 3 years old when I heard like Satisfaction of the Stones on my radio. My sister was listening to that. And then later, of course, I got interested in, you know, well, interested, I was berserk about Kiss. But I was really into Ace Frehley's guitar work. And yeah, I was actually miming the guy in front of the mirror in my room. So yeah, I had this kind of dreams as a little boy, you know, like I want to do that. But you know, it's like a kind of a fantasy until that moment came when I was into Pestilence, and then yeah, we did a few good albums, we did lots of touring, and that's where you all of a sudden start thinking like, oh, maybe, you know, there is a possibility that I can make a living out of it. And yeah, I'm the only one now of all the boys in the band that does it. Not making me rich or something, but you know, I'm free and I'm a happy man. You know? So in the end, but it was all really not. It was never planned. You know, like you say, you cannot plan to become a professional musician. You know, there's a lot of musicians who go to you know, to high schools and you know, teach instrument, you know, learn instruments like violin or whatever. They don't even make it. You know, it's really a tough world, and this business is even worse. Adrenaline on the stage is the most addictive drug there is, and that's what keeps. You know, I've always been a live person. I always want to go on stage. I really don't. I mean, I have fun during recordings, but the stage is the thing that really wants to, you know, is really what I really want to do. And yeah, if you go, well, you just have to experience for yourself. If you're not a musician enjoying that, it's really hard to explain what it exactly is. But that adrenaline and that contact with the crowd that you have, that interaction, that's just something indescribable. We say, like in a Dutch thing, is like we call it ijsbering. It means that you can, you know, you walk in circles or from wall to wall. And I have that sometimes in the backstage room. Sometimes I don't have it, but yeah, I still do have it for certain gigs. And strangely enough, if I know, for example, like my family is coming to watch, or you know, my girlfriend or something, then I'm more nervous than anything else. You know, then it's like, yeah, you can play in front of like 50,000 people, and you know, it doesn't bother you really, you know, the amount of people. But if there's somebody that you really know, that you really care of, then it's a different thing. Strangely enough, don't know why. Well, the thing with Asphyx is we're not really a touring band. You know, we do most of the things in the weekends, like flying shows or drive somewhere, do 2 shows or maybe 3. Funny thing is that we just 1 week ago returned from South America, where we did 10 shows all over the continent, which was really intense. But yeah, it was just a fantastic experience. But there, it's just the fans that motivate you. You know, not that we really need it, but if you see how crazy they go and how fanatic they are and devoted, you just go like, wow, you know, this is what you do it for. You know, give these people a good time. They've been supporting you all these years. And finally, you know, you're standing there in front of them and on that stage. Yeah, there's not more motivation that you need. When it comes to songs, we've got like 7 new songs ready. I have to finish the lyrics on that, and we've got tons of riffs that we can arrange. So I'm quite sure that we have one next year, for sure. And yeah, from there on, we'll see again what's going on. Because yeah, you know, Death Hammer was a really well-received album. I'm really happy with it. So it won't be easy to top that. But you know, from what we are doing now, I think it's going to be pretty good. And you know, we are like a band. Like if we like the shit that we do, then usually the fans do too. You know.